Every year, millions of people watch football and have absolutely no idea why the referee just stopped play. The players look frustrated. The crowd groans. Someone's goal just got ruled out. And the commentator says one word: offside, and half the stadium nods like they understand. They don't. Most people have never had it properly explained. By the end of this, you will understand the offside rule completely, what it is, why it exists, and why football would be completely broken without it. Let's start with a simple question. What would happen if there was no offside rule? Picture this. Your team has a striker. That's the player whose job is to score goals. Without offside, that striker could just stand directly next to the opposing goalkeeper. All game, every game, just waiting for someone to kick the ball 60 yards over everyone's heads directly to him. No skill, no movement, no strategy, just a tall person camping next to the goal waiting for a pass. Football would become a game of long punts and parking a player in front of the net. Every team would do it. Every game would look identical. The beautiful passing, the tactical movement, the skill, all gone. The offside rule exists to prevent exactly that. It forces attackers to work for their position. You can't be in front of the last defender when the ball is played to you. Now let's explain what offside actually means. The offside rule states that when a teammate plays the ball forward to you, you cannot be closer to the opponent's goal line than the last outfield defender. The goal line is the line at the back of the pitch, where the goal sits. The last outfield defender is the last player standing between you and that goal, not counting the goalkeeper. So picture a line drawn across the pitch at the position of that last defender. If any part of your body that can legally score a goal is in front of that line when your teammate passes, you're offside. Play stops. The other team gets a free kick. Here's where it gets interesting. It's not about where you are when you receive the ball. It's about where you are the exact moment your teammate kicks it. That split second matters enormously. Attackers time their runs to sprint forward the instant the ball leaves their teammate's foot. Too early, offside. Perfect timing, through on goal. Getting that timing right at full speed, under pressure, against defenders trying to push forward to catch you out. That is one of the hardest skills in football, and most people watching never even notice it happening. Defenders actually use offside as a weapon. It's called the offside trap. The defensive players deliberately step forward in a perfectly coordinated line at exactly the right moment, leaving the attacker stranded in an offside position. When it works, it looks like choreography. When it fails, the attacker is clean through on goal with only the goalkeeper to beat. It's a high-risk, high-reward gamble that teams practice for hours every week. Now, VAR. This is where it gets genuinely controversial. VAR stands for Video Assistant Referee. It's a team of officials watching the game on screens in a control room, reviewing decisions in real time. When a goal is scored, VAR can check if the scorer was offside, and they are precise, unnervingly precise. VAR officials draw a digital line along the last defender's body and compare it to the attacker's body at the exact frame the ball was played. They have disallowed goals because a player's armpit was 2 centimeters too far forward. Not their foot, not their shoulder, their armpit. A player can score a goal, sprint to celebrate, jump into the crowd, hug their teammates, and 3 minutes later have it taken away because one small body part was technically too far forward by the width of a finger. This has caused more controversy in modern football than almost anything else. Fans argue about it constantly. Managers lose their minds over it, and the players. They've learned to just stand still after scoring and wait for VAR to confirm it. Football without offside would be chaos. Football with bad offside decisions feels like injustice. The rule is simple at its core. You can't be ahead of the last defender when the ball is played. But the execution, the timing, the VAR drama, that's what makes it one of the most talked about rules in any sport on earth. One rule. Endless controversy. That's football. Subscribe. Because there's a lot more of the game left to break down.